IGANYA Kimanu Jejun.
What's going on, guys? This is another episode on Entertainment Extra on IGANYA TV. I still remain your humble host, Legacy Skillz. I have my co-host here with me, Joy Atuluku.
It's so nice to be here with you guys again on another exciting episode. Trust me, what we have for you, someone different, a different career, a different line. You'll see.
The topic for this episode is the language of DJs. Is it for everyone?
But before we introduce you to this person, please subscribe to our YouTube channel IGANYA TV. Follow us on Facebook and every other social media platform, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter.
You'll be meeting our guest, but before then, let's go on a commercial break. When we return, I still remain Legacy Skillz.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This talented DJ has been spinning tracks and getting the crowd moving to his unique mix. Please help me welcome DJ Slamin.
Welcome to Entertainment Extra with Legacy Skillz on IGANYA TV.
So thanks for having me.
You're welcome. So, who is DJ Slamin J? Where is he from? What does he do? All that. So let's just meet you.
Okay. My real name is Emmanuel Okubile Ape. I'm from Ibachi local government in Kogi State, and I'm into entertainment, the DJ, disc jockeying aspect.
That's the fiki.
Yeah. You know how we roll.
Okay, now the first question is going to be: did you actually choose DJ or DJ choose you? How did you start? Like,
Yeah, that's a tricky one. DJ chose me, then I chose DJ.
in a bracket.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you first started the whole DJ thing, what challenges did you face and how did you overcome them?
I think the first thing was family.
Okay.
You know, this setting of in the Igala dialect to say is Omafu business. You understand? So my parents were not too comfortable with the kind of gigs you go to, alcohol, drinks, women, cigarettes, hard drugs, and all of that. So it was one of the challenges I met then. I think some of my dad's friends advised him later on that whatever someone wants to do, just let the person be.
Yeah.
You understand? You don't know what might come out of it and how it might go, so just let. You don't choose the path for your
child.
Yeah.
Oh, nice one.
That's a nice one.
Yeah.
So, like, to become a DJ, do you actually need any special skill, or is that something that anybody can just walk in, buy a laptop, and speak and start doing DJ? So, what are the things needed?
And to become a DJ,
Yeah.
firstly, you need to be a music lover.
Okay.
If you're not a music lover, you cannot be a DJ. Then another aspect of DJing is you need to be a people pleaser.
Yeah.
Because you'll not be DJing for yourself. So you need to understand different kinds of music. So when you have different kind of crowds, you know how to relate with them. It's like communication. Yeah. So
Because you might find yourself playing songs that you don't even like.
songs you don't like.
Sometimes
Sometimes you don't even know the song.
Yeah.
Just getting impressed from like maybe from the 60s, from a tribe that you don't know, and you just have to flow.
Yeah, true. Okay, so me, this part is very, very important. This question is very important to me, because me too, I want to know. I don't know anything about DJing at all. So in like movie line, we have action, we have cut. In script writing, we have something called fade in, fade out, flashback. So in DJing, what language, what unique language do you people have? So if you can mention like 5 of them for us, so we'll learn.
Okay, like you have action now.
Yeah.
We have scratch.
Oh, scratch.
That's the one he was
Picky,
talking about.
picky.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We have scratch. We have we have play.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have beat matching.
Q.
Yeah, you have Q.
Yeah.
Q.
There's still fading, fade out.
Oh.
Yeah, true. Yeah, you fading from.
Okay, from another
Yes.
song to okay.
Crossfade.
Yeah.
Crossfade.
Yeah.
Okay.
You are learning.
I'm learning.
Then there
Go
are
pay.
effects.
You go pay.
I go pay. Oh, effect.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, sounds.
Oh, sound. Oh, wow. Okay, nice one. Nice.
So being a DJ, what has this profession given you that every other profession you want to do can never give you right now?
I think access.
Yeah.
There are some places that DJing has taken me to that other professions can't take me to. Understand? There are people I meet and we exchange contacts on a normal day. Maybe you see security, all of that. You cannot talk to some people. These people walk up to you and meet you. Oh, DJ, I like the way you
play.
Yeah.
Can I have your card? Have my number, call me. Understand?
Okay. So as the year goes by, like for every time you're growing in it, is it getting easier for you or is it getting more complicated?
I think it's a two-way thing.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, like you're playing a game. If you go to the next level,
it gets harder.
You get this challenge that's harder than the previous level. So you keep overcoming and some parts get easier. Like you get experience with music, the kind of music people want to listen to. Understand? You can even understand other people's culture. You know? So if you call me for like an event relating to the tribe and I've worked for them before, that makes it easy.
Okay.
Yes, I understand their music, I understand their culture and one or two. Yeah. Well, every day, you know the country we are in, everything gets expensive. You need to do upgrades.
Yeah.
Yeah. So equipment, you need to get new equipment and all of that. So it gets easier in some parts. It has
So now, as a DJ, so far, what has been your worst experience and how were you able to overcome it?
Weather, outdoor events.
Yeah.
If you go for an outdoor event and, for instance, rain disrupts these events, your equipment, like millions can just go in a second, and you would, most times, it's very hard for you to get your clients to think about the price
of what you have.
Yeah, of the losses. So I think that's just the part.
So how have you been able to overcome some of those things?
Yeah, these days we avoid outdoor events.
That's the best thing. That is the best thing.
No sound, no waterproof equipment.
You cannot have everything waterproof.
Yeah.
Like your turntable now cannot be waterproof.
Your wires.
For wires, you can have wires fine.
Okay.
But your turntable cannot be waterproof. Speakers can be waterproof. Yeah, but you too. Okay, if it's you're under a canopy, if the storm is heavy, you can fall the canopy and all of that. So you cannot be too careful.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to use one example. DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
When there's a song, you just shout DJ Khaled, everybody is so I don't know. Why do you DJs? I don't know. Why do you put like you have to mention it's like you're part of the song? Why do you have to put in your name in someone's song like an artist?
No,
or something?
Most of those songs are for Khaled.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And even if you are featured on the song, you need to put your signature on the song too.
Oh,
you understand? So
okay. I guess it now. Yeah. Thanks for the words.
Another one.
Yeah, another one. Yes, another one.
Now, to be a successful DJ, what are the 5 things you want to advise any upcoming DJs to? You must have 5 things, must have or must do to be a successful DJ.
Okay. The first is dedication. You have to be dedicated to the craft. The second thing is research. Yeah, you have to research always and keep yourself updated. I think another thing is finance.
That's a big one.
You need a lot of funds. You need funds. you need networking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I think you need to be focused. Yeah.
To be focused. So now this is another question. DJ Slamin is a DJ, an entertainer, and he's also a family man. So how have you been able to balance these two most difficult job? Let me just call it a job. You understand? Balancing working from home and also going to an event. Home will be looking for your attention. So how have you been able to balance it, or even in the financial aspect also?
Yeah. Like you said, family is a job. It's actually a job. Yeah. Your family needs to understand what you do.
Yeah.
Understand, and that's what brings the bread.
Exactly.
So
hungry go beat you.
You understand, and you then listen. So my family understands that this is my hustle, and this brings what the family needs. Okay. The other part is me on my own. I try to. Most times we have gigs, weekends. Sometimes go to club also. I go to club, I come back home. If I finish my gigs, I'm back. You understand? So I try to balance the attention between both so that there's no one lacking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you tell us right now your top 5 favorite
DJs?
Minus you.
Top 5 favorite
in Nigeria.
DJs in Nigeria.
Yes.
Wow, that's a hard one.
Yeah.
All DJs have their style,
yeah.
and they're different styles too, but let me pick. I think trending now. Dope Caesar.
Dope Caesar. Okay.
Yeah, trending now. For OGs, like OGs, I think Snoop the Damager.
Snoop.
Yeah. Then there's this lady also. What's her name? The NSAS.
This one.
No, the NSAS. This one I did.
Okay. That one that ran into DJ.
What's her name?
DJ. Cassie. Is it not Cassie?
Not Cassie.
No.
I remember her name. It's coming.
Switch.
Yeah, Switch is very good. Very good.
Oh.
Yeah. That's 3. Like I said, it's a hard one. 4 and 5.
in Kogi State where I'm from, what level of acceptability? How do they accept the pricing? What's the value they add to you as a DJ?
In Kogi State, they are trying to, but they can do better. We'll still look at the state. It's not Kogi State is not River State, it's not Lagos State. So the finance that comes into Kogi State is kind of limited. So
it's a civil servant state.
It's a civil servant state, yeah. So we understand with those who cannot really afford the luxury of an expensive DJ.
Yeah.
But yeah, those who already have money and they can pay for any gig they want. So it's we're creating the balance. But people understand. Some people they'll tell you that if I have money, I will invite you for.
Yes.
They understand. They understand that these things are expensive.
Yeah.
But they're trying. They're doing it.
No, there is this. Sorry for.
No, it's
So
fine.
there is this popular saying that you're one of the most sought after and one of the most expensive DJ from Kogi State. Understand? And by my own observation, you have been in this game for quite a lot of time. You have mentored a lot of DJs also that I am aware of. So how have you been able to work with those guys without no serious have you able to work with them? There have not been any serious challenge that comes out. I don't know if you get my point.
Yeah.
So how have you been able to build your brand? Because to my understanding, you have sounds in Ida, you have sounds in Lokoja, you have sounds in Naimba, you have sounds in Abuja. So with all this separated business, how have you been able to balance up without a challenge and all that? And also in this question, you can also add what's one of your most expensive, highest paid gigs so far from Kogi State? Kogi State, I know I don't want to call these Arab people. What have been your highest paid?
Okay. So humans are thinking beings are very difficult to manage, but I try to bring the objective and aim of the business to them so they'll understand where we're going to target we have. And from experience, I already know how to manage a lot of people. So I think overcoming that by understanding different people, because they have different mindsets. So it's not been easy, but I know how to play along with every other person.
And the highest paid gig in Kogi State?
Highest paid gig
from Kogi? No, in Kogi State.
In Kogi State. Can I even remember? I've done plenty gigs in Kogi State, but
the highest paid.
Highest paid, which is the highest paid. Maybe one of the political campaigns.
How much? Like, not give us from the side.
I'll keep that to myself.
Yeah, they don't come on.
Security.
Very important.
And again, you are a DJ, and DJs have been seen or have been made to be seen as being the rascals, like you said, Omafu. You understand? But you don't look like being you even look honorable.
Very demure, very calm.
So you get, so how with this, I just want to advise the upcoming DJs on how to package their brand as a DJ, not being seen as those bad stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Being a DJ does not mean you have to be a nuisance to the society.
Yeah.
Your duty is to give good music and entertain people, and the kind of people you entertain determines how big you will grow. So if you entertain the bad boys,
yeah.
You don't have any choice.
You understand? But when you entertain honorable people, like you said, you have to be honorable too. You cannot be going for gigs of governors and like a package. You understand? So you need to look. Perhaps they might think you are one of the governors.
You need to look honorable.
You understand? Sometimes go to events, even the bouncers and securities are like, yes sir, please, I'm a DJ.
So to round up this very episode, I want you to give a special shout out to your fans and people that are part of your customers, understand, and also to IGANYA TV. So just a quick one.
Firstly, special shout out to IGANYA TV for having me. Then my fans. Shout out to all my fans, my customers. Like, without you guys, I'll be nobody. So because of you,
there should be more jobs.
More jobs. And because of them that what I am.
And don't forget to pay more tithe.
We'll think about that.
And anytime we're having any IGANYA TV party, you're coming to DJ for us.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, viewers, this is where we close the curtain on this segment on IGANYA TV. This is Entertainment Extra with Legacy Skillz, and I remain your humble host, Legacy Skillz, and with me here is
Joy Atuluku.
Peace.
Bye.
IGANYA TV, digitally cultural.